What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the effect of the Amulet of the Damned and basically what it does to each of the Barrow's sets. So a lot of newer old school RuneScape players don't exactly know what this amulet is or what it does. So in this video I'm going to go through all of that. Enjoy. So starting off, the Amulet of the Damned is an amulet which gives each of the Barrow's item sets an extra set effect. So the amulet itself degrades like all of the other Barrow's items and crumbles to dust after 10 hours of combat. But you need to note that this is any combat, not necessarily combat where you have the whole set on. It has a right click check option and it gives you a total percentage rather than like a degrade value like 25, 50 and 75 like the Barrow's gear, so it's a little bit different in that regard. The amulet itself is obtained from the Shades of Moreton minigame in the silver shade chests, which are in the underground chest area, and you can get the keys to open those chests by doing the minigame. So before I get into each of the buffs, the amulet itself actually gives identical bonuses to the Amulet of Glory. So any really wealthy player who really cares about Fashionscape can go ahead and spend 200k on the amulet and watch it turn to dust after 10 hours. But they'll still be getting the same stats as a Glory. Anyway, so the point of this video is to show the effects of the amulet on each of the Barrow sets. So if you want to see what each of the sets do on their own, you can check out my Barrows video, and I'll link a video with a card on the screen which should pop up around about now. So the first set I'm going to talk about is the Theoatrix set. And wearing the set plus the Amulet of the Damned will give you a +4 prayer bonus on top of the already huge prayer bonus of Theoatrix. But on top of that, the Amulet of the Damned has the stats of a Glory, so it already has a +3 prayer bonus. So that means you'll get a total of +7 from the Amulet, which is the same as a Holy Symbol, which has no offensive or defensive stats, and 2 below a God Stole, which is that big long necklace thing. But the attack bonuses of the Amulet of the Damned is what makes it a far better option than any of those items. Next, I'm going to talk about its effect on Theoatrix, and it will give you a 1 in 4 chance of recoiling 15% of the damage that you take. So it's almost like a vengeance kind of effect, but it happens way more often. It's a bit of a weird effect for Theoatrix, but one cool thing that I read is that it actually stacks with Rings of Recoil and Vengeance. So it would actually be so useful for Theoatrix PKing. I didn't realize that it would actually be really useful. So if you guys want to see me make a PK video with this setup, let me know in the comments. Next is Theoatrix, and this one is kind of useful, but it's a bit weird at the same time. So the Theoatrix with the amulet will give you a 1% increase in defense for every health that you don't have. So if you lose 10 health, you'll get 10% more defense. So if you're 99 hit points and you're on 1 health, you basically have double the defense. And on top of that, if you've got 99 defense, that means you'll be at almost 200 defense, which is insane. Next is Guthans, and this one is pretty cool as well. Having the amulet on lets you heal past your full health when you're using the healing effect and lets you go up 10 more hit points. I can see this being kinda useful in bossing, especially at the Dagonoth King. The next set is the Carol set, and with the amulet you can deal a sort of a fragment effect where basically it has a 1 in 4 chance of hitting twice in one crossbow shot, and the second hit it deals is half of the first hit. So this one would actually be another cool one for comboing people out when you're PKing. Lastly is the Aram's Magic set, and this one actually is really good. And the amulet lets you auto cast ancient spells with the whole set on, which isn't overly good, but the extra thing that it gives is that it has a 1 in 4 chance of dealing 30% extra damage, and that's a lot of damage for magic. I'm definitely thinking of going tribrid or hybrid PKing with a full Aram setup and the Amulet of the Damned, So if you're keen to see that, let me know in the comments, or maybe I could make a video testing out each one of the 6 sets with the amulet in a PK world and make a full video on all of the sets. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that. Thanks for watching this video on the Amulet of the Damned. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily old school content. Thanks for watching.